So documents like this, we make available through DSA, which is why DSA branding is on here. And last week, I believe we talked about having just a list of the client requirements for bringing data on, particularly from paying customers. So the requirement types fall into essentially these buckets, if you will. Know your SP, compliance, retrievals, capacity, availability, features, payment, durability. My guess is none of these are a big surprise. If we get into it a little bit more from a table stakes standpoint, meaning this is what folks are looking for as sort of a baseline level of service in order to do business with an SP in a again, for a paying client, meaning they're going to pay you some dollars per tib per month. The range of dollars is not defined here. So compliance under under know your customer, we've got name, address, contact, email, titles, SPIDs, those kinds of things, or those three things. Under compliance, understanding what country the SPIDs are based in, understanding what tier data center the service is based in, and does that data center have SOC 2 compliance, ISO 7201, and or operational security policies and what those look like. And typically it is a defined document by the SP around how they handle security policies. Capacity, this is raw byte and data cap and ceiling numbers, availability to collateral. This is not necessarily that a client cares that you have, they don't even know about collateral, but the question is really around the ability to respond to the capacity at hand and network throughput. You know, how much can we send you and how quickly? Retrievals, yes or no? What software is used? And some of these questions, just to be clear, are not specific questions that a client is asking, because the client wouldn't know to ask about what software is being used or collateral. These are the questions that clients are asking us when they come in, when leads come in through our dStore portal. And as Jen is talking to them and they are handed off to Andrew or somebody else to find an SP who can take a deal, these are the things that we need to know in order to connect a client with an SP. And this is why many of you, we've asked you for feedback on what your capabilities are. We've sent out some surveys or Excel spreadsheets and asked you to help define those things. And that's because these are the requirements that are coming in from clients. So there is availability. There's also durability, which we'll talk about on the next slide. Features around what deal making tools, software are you using? The ability not to broadcast CID, and the ability to restrict retrievals from deal making wallets. Again, these are just the features we're looking for. Billing, do you have the ability to do usage-based billing? And what payment capabilities do you have? Is it strictly fiat? Is it other currencies? Is it fill, whatever, but for the most part, customers just want to pay fiat. Then the nice to haves, some of this we can get off chain and present to the customer, which makes it a heck of a lot easier, like years in business, how long you've been in Filecoin. One of the things is revenue streams other than Filecoin, and why does somebody care about that, is they are doing, as they're putting their data with an SP, they want to know sort of the stability. It's part of understanding and knowing the service provider in terms of how stable are they? Is this just a Filecoin? Because that may have a risk profile to them that is higher or lower, probably higher to them than if they know that this is a diversified business that has multiple lines of revenue, then it is a lower risk profile. What kind of slashing and terminated deals exists? Again, compliance, third-party audits, certifications, capacity. Sorry, a couple of these are repeat other payment methods. Yeah. Sorry, a couple of these are repeats. So that's really it. I am interested in any of your feedback around other requirements that you have in. We will fill this list out. We will put it in more detail out on the DSA site and make it available to you all so you have it. But again, this is what is driving our request of you all in gathering information so we can help do the matchmaking as a marketplace is being developed and as we're coming along. We want to be able to get leads out, and we have to be able to know who has what functionality to match with the client requirements.